A little cooler today, 78 degrees Fahrenheit on at 11 a.m. on Friday, July 26, 2024. And today I'll be picking up grass. Wow, it's cool. Well, today is Friday, July 26th. It's around 11 a.m. A little cooler today, mostly because it's overcast. The clouds are a little thicker today. Since it's a little cooler, not much. Since it's a little cooler, I need a break from working on that pasture fence. I'm going to pick up grass because, one, the grass is getting pretty tall, it's growing pretty fast, and I need to pick this loose grass up. I think I'm just going to dump it in the barn underneath the roof. That way it'll stay dry for whenever I need it again. And if it rots, it rots. But I think it'll stay safe underneath, farther in under the roof. Anyway, I'm going to start picking this up. I got lots of piles to pick up. But at least it's cooler. You can tell by the grass. Grass is growing through it already. Yeah. But I looked it up. It's been 6 days since I cut grass. Today's the 26th, and I cut grass on the 20th. So, all right, let's start picking it up. Well, I raked up the first pile. Let's load it. I'll load the first load here, and I'll take it. I'll roll it to the barn. Slow and easy. Oh, one pile, one load. I had to pack it in there pretty tight. All right, let me carry it down there to the barn. I think I'll stop and have a pear snack if they're ripe. Some of them are ripe, and if they're getting soft. Yeah, these are the soft kind. They ripen early, and that one is a little bit. It had a couple or bad spots in it, so I ate it. It was good, but it's still soft. Okay, let's get back to work. A lot of them are already falling on the ground. See, deer will come in and eat those up. Yeah, they'll clean them up. They eat the ones off the tree too. They did last year. These don't last very good, but they're good eating. Well, for now, I'll just store it all in here on the ground here. I thought about putting it inside the barn on the wagon. That's just harder to get it in and out. I'll just leave it here. I'm going to use it in the fall anyway. When all the plants are dead, I'm going to cover up, put another layer on the garden. Okay, let's just keep dumping it. This stays pretty dry in here anyway. It might get a little wet, but not much. Here's the first load. Here's a pile in the front yard. Well, it's not a pile yet. There's the grass in the front yard. I'm going to rake it up first. Let's get to it. There's the second pile. Here's, I'll load that one up, and then I think there'll be room in there for the little bit that's in there. Can't see it right now because of the grass, but it's there. There's this little bit. I think it'll fit it in this second load. Ready to load the second pile. Second pile loaded. Still room for more. Here's the third area I'm going to rake up for the third pile. I'm eating a pear right now. Some are still green and some are real mushy. So it's on the same tree too. Anyway, I'm going to rake this up. And even though it's only around 80 degrees, the humidity is so high. Oh, I'm sweating like a horse. Or whatever the expression is. I'm sweating a lot. I'm sweating a lot. The humidity is just... And the sun's not even very strong. But I can feel the heat. Well, at least there's a cool breeze to cool me off. That's not much of a pile, but I can squeeze it on. And I got some more by the barn I can pick up too on this load. Let's pick up this little pile. Plenty of room left in this load. I got a little bit to rake up here, and a little more over there. I think I can get it all on this load. I got the two piles piled up. Now I got to load them up. Or the, what did I say this was? This was the second load. Yeah, this is still the second load. Ready to load more onto the second load. That little pile's loaded, and I think I can still get one more pile on top of this load. We'll see. I think I can make it fit. I guess I'll find out. Well, it took a while, but I got the second load loaded. I think I used 4 piles of grass to do it. I'm ready to dump the second load. There's 2 loads dumped. It's 12 noon now, and the sun came out. There's still a nice breeze. That's good. I got 1, 2, 3 piles to pick up. I think I'll leave them next to the garden. I might need some later on. But the bulk of it I'm going to put in the barn. I'm going to pick that little pile, and that little pile, and that little pile up, put them in. I think I can put some more. I got a small pile there, there, and there. I think I'm going to try to, at least these 2, try to squeeze them 2 in, and when I'm done I'm going to dump it right there. Those bigger piles up on the top of the hill there, there's one's buried back there in the grass, and there, and there. Those 3 I'm going to try to take to the barn. What's nice about working close to the house is I get too hot, I'll just go in the house and cool off, which I just got back from. But I'm really hot, and the sun's shining now too. Doesn't make it any easier. Oh, it's so hot. I'm drenched with sweat. I've got a little pile here. Actually, I think this was all the way through, but real thin in there. Here, and it's a little thicker up there. So let me rake them both up first. It's time to load up them. Time to load up. I got a little pile down below. Loaded up, now I gotta load this one up. Oh boy. Cucumbers. I haven't picked them in, since the flood, I guess. Yeah, that's like 10 days. Yeah, 26, 16, yeah, 10 days. I haven't picked any. I just finished the last ones in the house, in the refrigerator. So I need to pick some more now. And look at the watermelon. It's really spreading out. I could go through and get some of them weeds out of there though. Okay, let's pick that pot up. That's enough of that load. I'm gonna dump it up there by that, on the other side of that yellow pole. I'll put another load right here before I move the rest to the barn. Oh, looky there. I got me a striped watermelon. At least I got something. I'm gonna guide those vines over to that way where it's more empty. I don't want them crawling out here. If I can help it. Yeah, nice looking melon. Probably a few more in there. I'm not gonna dig through. There's a baby one right there. Yeah, somewhere in there. Yeah, I think it's there. Anyway, I'm gonna guide these vines in that direction. Let them take over that space over in there. Okay, I got grass to move. Well, it's 12:30 p.m. now. Sun's still out. It's slightly overcast still. But not enough to block the sun yet. And I found another bigger watermelon there. I'm sure there's others in there. I'm not going to look for them though. I got the vines moved in the direction that I want them to go. I want them spread out that way, and that way, away from the grass. Okay, I gotta go in the house, cool off for a while before I start the next load of grass. Well, it's about 83 degrees at almost 1 p.m. I'm gonna get back to work. I cooled off in the house for a little while. Well, I'm ready to, still hot, but not as hot as it could be. Sun's probably at half strength with the clouds. Anyway, I'm gonna load these up now. I think I'll get that one and that one first. I think I can get them in one load. Maybe not. We'll see. Load up this one first, and then we'll see how much I can fit in the other one, or if I can fit the other one in. Okay, let's go back to work. These are going to go in the. I think I'll put that one in the next load. I'll put the next load up here with this one. At least I'll have some in the garden here, and then the rest I'll put over there, or up in the barn. Probably those two. Oh, let's see. I gotta rake up that little pile there, and then I'm gonna go up there and rake that one and load that too if I can. But look at this. Look at this pear limb. It's weighted down with them pears all the way to the ground almost. Yeah. I think this winter I'm gonna trim them off so they're not so high, or not so long. Okay, let's get back to work. Okay, ready to rake. Okay, ready to load the, I guess it's the 1, 2, 3, third load, fourth load. Ready to load the fourth load. That's loaded. I still got room for that over there too, I think. Okay. Okay, and I shouldn't, I guess when I leave the grass piled up like that thick, I shouldn't leave it too long. 6 days is too long because it kills the grass that's trying to grow. Oh, I wouldn't think it was going to be that hot today. It's only 83 and yet I can't stand the heat. I think it's the humidity. The humidity's weighing on me, sucking the energy right out of me. Luckily I'm close to the house where I can cool off. Anyway, let's get this one loaded. Then I'll take another break in the house. Alright, get this one raked up first. Raked up and loaded and dumped over there with the other pile. Well, the sun's not much shining much right now, but it just came back out. Oh, but it sure is hot. Ready to load. I don't know if I can get all that on there, but I'm gonna try. Oh, I made it fit. Oh, wasn't easy. I think some of it might fall off before I get to over there. Anyway, that's where I'm headed. And after I dump that, I'm gonna take a break inside the cool house. And then when I come back, I'll work on these two piles. I don't know how thick that is, but if I can get them all in one load, that'd be good. If not, I can make two loads. This here's going up, this two patches are going to go into the barn. Yeah, that's a full load, all right. Over full. Ready to dump the second load through here and here. But this is actually the fourth load that I picked up. But I got another load already dumped in front of this. You can't even see it. But, and the other, oh, something bite my leg. The other grass out there I'm going to take to the barn. Oh. Okay. Get another view. Dump it right. I'm going to dump it right on top of the other one if I can. I think I can do it. I think I'll start right, dump it right there and flip it over. Okay, let's see what I can do. That works for me. Could have went a little farther that way, but that's okay. Yeah, I can live with it. I might take the pitchfork and push it up a little bit. But right now I gotta go cool off in the house. Well, it's 86 degrees at 2 p.m. now, so And I got a nice cooling off break in the house, so I'm ready to go load up the rest of that grass. Let's go, take it to the barn. Well, I'm gonna rig up some more. This will be the fifth load, and this one's going in the barn. Well, that's a pretty big pile. So I'm just gonna make this one load and haul it to the barn after I load it. Yeah, it looks like a full load there. To me, fifth load is loaded and I'm headed to the barn. Oh, this is the fifth wheelbarrow load of grass clippings. And these are the first two in here. And I put the second two and left it in the garden, or next to the garden. And this is the third load. I'm going to put it out here. I got one more after this one. Well, this is the third load dumped into the barn. This will be the last one I got to pick up. Well, I thought this would be, oh no, I forgot one. I thought this was the last one. It's not. I almost forgot about it. I got one over there too, top of the hill. I just happened to see it. Oh well, I'll get to it. All right, let's get this one first. Oh, it's raked up. Oh, working on this hill wearing me out. Up and down, up and down. Ready to load the sixth load. Oh, it's loaded. Sixth load is loaded. And I'm going to see if I can fit that up there on here too. There's my grafted pear tree from the farm. Growing real good. But I got to trim it this winter. Branches are hanging down too far. Well, at least the wheelbarrow's in the shade. It's 3:30 p.m. and I just came back outside from cooling off inside the house. The heat's just getting too much for me. The sun comes and goes. Right now the sun's shining, but there's still slightly overcast skies, so it gets hot when the sun shines. But it's still hot without the sun, so either way it's still hot. Okay, I gotta rake this up and get this last load to the barn. Well, at least there's a little breeze, so that helps. Okay, let me rake this up. Oh, there's raking. It makes my arm cramp up near my elbow. Okay, I got it piled up. Now let's load it up. I'm not sure I can get all that on there, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, can't hurt to try. Well, I got it all on. Took some packing. I had to pack it down pretty tight. Now the question is, can I roll it to the barn? Well, give it a try. Last load anyway. It's a good thing the grass is light. Otherwise that'd be pretty heavy. Oh, this is the sixth and last load I got to dump. And it's the fourth load out here. Yeah, 2 loads I left in the garden. I'm gonna try to dump this right on top of that other pile on the right. Okay. At least it should stay dry inside there in case I need it again for the garden. All right, let's dump it. Well, I got 4 loads dumped. All right. That's all there is. For today anyway. Probably not the best place to store this stuff, but it's the easiest place. Because all I gotta do is dump the wheelbarrow. I don't have to fork it anywhere. All I do is dump it over. All right, this is done. Since I'm out at the barn, I want to do a review of the east end of the barn where the groundhogs used to work, or used to be. Since there's no groundhogs here anymore, at least not for a while, I killed the ones that were here. I'm going to clean all that wood out of that wood and whatever I got in there. We have to clean it up. I'll just have to wait and see if any more groundhogs show up, and I'll take care of them like I did these. Trap them and kill them. Besides this side, I cleaned up, opened up. I also moved all that lumber and stuff out of from against there, where I used to plug the holes of the groundhog, or tried to, and they kept digging new ones. It's all open now. I'll have to think of better if I need to block them again. I'm going to do a different way. Thinking about getting a piece of metal or something and digging it in and sliding it down, or some kind of wire mesh, or something made out of metal. Wire mesh would be good, yeah, like an old fence, or chicken wire, something like that, something they can't chew through or dig through. Yeah, I'll put it down in there, dig a trench and dig it down wherever their hole is. That's my new approach. Besides the trap, I can still use the trap if I need to. Anyway, I'm glad I just got tired of looking at all that wood piled up against there. It doesn't belong there. And now I can see if there's any more new groundhog activity showing up. Because I'm sure they got plenty of holes and tunnels underneath that slab there. They got plenty of holes dug, because it goes underneath the manger all the way up, all up to there. There's a hole. So they got a lot of tunnels under the barn. Okay, that's all with this. I'll catch you later. Well, like I said, looks better without all that lumber there. Logs and boards and whatever else I threw in there. Trying to block those holes. But weeds here grew up pretty good since the cattle weren't here to eat it. Yeah, all the way through here. Cattle do a good job of keeping stuff eaten down. Look at that. We got something growing in my garden this year. That's nice to see. Even if I don't get much of a harvest, at least I got something growing. Alright, that's all for here. I'll catch you later. I have to keep checking for groundhog sign though. Any signs of groundhog, I gotta take action real quick before they get established and take over again like they did. Catch them and dispatch them. Yeah, I'll dispatch them for sure. Okay, that's the only way to get rid of them. Alright, catch you later. Oh, cooler in the shade back here. At least I'm done. I'm done hauling grass clippings. Okay. I still have a problem down there in my overflow. And it's all caved in over there. It goes back in there's a little hole back into. Somehow the culvert's got a leak in it. Came separated or something. So far the end here next to the pond is okay. So I'll have to keep an eye on, make sure they don't get any bigger. And one of these days I'll have to get down in there and do some digging and patchwork on my culvert. I'm not sure what I can do with that, but I'll do something. A lot of dirt missing, but as long as the culvert's intact, I'll be happy. I just have to get it put the culvert back together so it won't leak. Okay, good. Catch you later. It's 4 p.m. now. Doesn't feel quite as hot because I think sun's getting lower, and it's more overcast now with clouds. But it's still making me sweat. But I'm done now, so I can relax. It's too late to do any work on the fence today. Big pasture, so I'll start that up again tomorrow. I got a plan. what to start on next. Okay, I always have a plan. I don't always stick to it, but I got a plan. Alright, I got all the grass clippings picked up. And now look at the grass, growing back fast. It won't be long, I'll be cutting grass again. We'll see. I don't know where to put all these grass clippings, but I'll put them somewhere. Alright, catch you later. Oh boy, I'm still hot. Yeah. Too hot to talk. Okay. I'm ready to go back in the house. Let's go. That's it for today. I'm glad I got this done. Would have been too hot to work on the fence, but every day is too hot this time of year. So I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Not quite the end yet. I just came out to look at the a few days ago, I don't know how long ago, a week ago maybe. This vine here, it was really full. Something came along and ate all the leaves off. It's starting to grow back, but I'm sure it won't be long before, that's my sweet potato. Won't be long before something comes and eats them off again. Well, that's fine. Probably a deer. And there's my lemongrass. Oh, it looks good. Looking good. I love my lemongrass. Alright. Okay. And it's still growing too. I have to harvest it before the first frost. Whenever that might be, when it gets too cold. And then I'll be digging up all the bottoms, the roots, dividing them and putting them into pots and growing them raising them inside the house during the winter time, so I can replant them in next spring. All right, catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I went ahead and picked through the cucumbers. Got a bucket full this time. That'll last me a while. And I've got a few okra. Yeah, okra's bushy. I'm gonna have to start cutting some of them bottom leaves off there. And it's so itchy too. Seems like there's more growth than fruit. Yeah, I don't really care for okra that much anyway. Anyway, let me get a closer look at the cucumbers. There's some pretty nice ones in there. Some big, some small. And two of them were really overripe. I threw them over there. I thought maybe their seeds would fall down, but I think from now on I'll just wait till they get real ripe and then I'll harvest them so I can collect the seeds. That's what I want to do with the overripe ones from now on. Okay. Let's go in the house and eat a few of those. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one then. Bye. I laid out all the cucumbers. See what I got. Some big ones, and these are the best ones, and I can still eat those, but anyway, they're all good. I'll eat the big ones first though, before they go bad. Alright, that's all for today. Catch you on the next one. Bye.